Alright, so I've got a really short set for you tonight, so make the most of it, I guess. Alright, I work in Philly now, and first off, I hope we all agree that Philadelphia is in New Jersey, right? Like, Pennsylvania can have Pittsburgh, it's fine. But if you look at the map, like New Jersey's Pac-Man just trying to eat Pennsylvania like he's full of ecstasy. But anyway, I take the train to work, and before I started taking the train, I never realized like just how often people will jump in front of a train to end their life, and how little I care about human life. The very first time my train stopped in the middle of nowhere and I saw cops, my first thought was, fuck, if we hit somebody, it's going to be at least an hour before we start going again. This is a real problem. It's like, you know, like, how can we fix this problem? How can we, like, make this a better world? And what came to me was, you know, like, every railroad track should, like, along each track, every 400 meters or so, just put a post. And on that post will be a container, and in that container will be one single suicide pill. Because don't get me wrong, if you want to take your life, that's fine. I'm pro-choice from conception on. Do what you gotta, just don't make me late for work. But anyway, as I said, I've been working in Philly, and you know, we go to a bar sometimes after work, hanging out with coworkers, and one day, we're out of the bar, one of the people we're with happens to be African American, and one of my Caucasian coworkers, after a few drinks, decides that this is the time to bridge the racial gap. So he needs to cross the aisle and try to learn something, and the thing he needs to know that he's got to ask a black guy is, surely some black men have small dicks, right? And as I mentioned, I'd had a few drinks at the time too, so before anyone else could respond, I just leaned over and, yeah, and some white guys are poor. What's your point? It's okay. I grew up poor with a big dick. I come from a place of love. So, yeah, I work like Center City in a tall building. A lot of people probably work in this building. A few people live above it. And one day sitting at my desk, don't know why, the thought occurred to me that chances are, with the number of people here today, someone is at work wearing a butt plug. Before this, I had never been able to scar myself mentally. Usually it was other people doing all of the dirty work. That's it for my jokes. Like I said, it's a short set. You have to make the most of it. Sorry, I came a little early.